heck is that camera guy? I thought he was supposed to be around here. Dang it. Oh, he's so hard to find him. Wait, hey, hey, there you are. You. Yes, you. Come here. I need you with your camera. Let's go. Hello out there, this is Terkanil, and welcome back to the Omegus server. I'm coming to you today from a, let's say temporarily at least, hidden location beneath Omegus Town. Yes, today we have a big project, and we're going to be building it below ground here. So we have a lot of work, and a lot of digging to be done. And a lot of it is, well, technically it's down that way. So I need to get down to where we're going to be able to start digging. And once I get into position there and get a little dug out, I will bring you back. And then we'll talk about what exactly this big project is all about. I love industrialization. Alright guys, we are digging down below here. And what did I just run into? A cavern system. Oh boy. Well, I can tell the dam has been down here. Alright. Let's see, I came from this way, didn't I? No, not you. There you are. So I'm trying to get down low enough that I can actually build this giant structure. I'm trying to get it someplace that will actually be worthwhile. Because right about, let me not use an interbill. Somewhere right about that direction is the squid farm of his. So I've got to make sure I don't hit that thing. I need to go back up now. Alright, so do that. I'm trying to get this thing deep enough so that I can actually get out of the way of things, as well as make sure I've got the space to build. And how deep am I? 34. Let's take us down to 20. So I've got a bit more ways to go down, but what we're going to be building down here is a sugarcane farm. Has his shop up there, the Ink and Quill, which 27, and he was talking about getting, paper in there as well, so we can have full books and such. So basically all the major supplies in order to do books, which means we need paper. So I offered to build a sugarcane farm. Here we are. Which way is south? That way. So we are going to build a sugarcane farm down here. And it's going to be a little large. Doesn't necessarily need to be. But I say, hey, if we're going to go, and build a sugarcane farm, might as well go all out. So this is going to be a multi, I think by the time I'm done, I'm going to have at least 32 sets of the redstone rig for the sugarcane, possibly more. I had a single player 1.8 world that I built, and built a sugarcane farm in that. And I'm probably just going to use that same design since I haven't been able to get anything else to work so far. So we're going to mimic that sucker, and then I'm just going to actually have it tiled multiple times, both length, width, and height. So it should be gigantic by the time we're done down here. How's my poke doing? I might have to get it repaired at some point. Alright, I am going to figure out the length and width of this room and start hollowing this out. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll bring it back once we're hopefully able to start building the first floor of this thing. And we're back! It's actually been about a day or two since last I actually did a recording on this episode. Yeah, I've been a little busy. Plus, you know, we just ran across Halloween. So, stuff and things. But we've got a bit work done. We got the area dug out here, and I've built a couple of the slides here, at least the basic pieces of it. But I'm thinking I might end up actually changing the design. The design I've got right here, I've got on this one piece right here, was one I'd seen on Hermitcraft, and I kind of reverse engineer it since I didn't see a tutorial. Does its job. It's fairly automated. Anytime any of these guys pops above or grows to a second height, it will automatically fire off all the pistons. The problem is that this one has a lot of loss, at least from my experience. They don't always end up in the water channel, don't always pop off, and so I'll have them just lingering right here on the sand in this case. I've got a little bit out of here, but I decided to get this one set up because it was quick and easy, and so I could get it built up really quick. One of the other problems with it is that it uses comparator, which means I need quartz. I personally don't have a whole lot of quartz. I had to actually go mine a bit of quartz to get what little I do have. So like if I run back over here to my little storage area, that's all I've got right now. I've actually gone and raided a couple other areas around town. Since this is to help out Am, I raided him for packed ice and slime blocks. So I've decided to actually change the design to one that uses slime blocks and a lot less pistons. The design, now it's possible it could be one out there, but I haven't looked. So this is actually a design that I came up with myself. If anyone wants a tutorial on it when we're done, I'll be more than happy to construct one. But we're going to be using 8 slime blocks along the way here, so it actually be about that level. And the... Come on, get up there. Float, float, float. And then once we have that, I can actually see about adding our slime blocks along right here. It'll have a single piston over on the end here, and it'll work fairly similar to this in the end. So it'll be a fully automated set. What it will actually do a little bit differently is it's going to allow the sugarcane to grow to 2 tall for the most part. The difference will be at the end right there, which will be the bud point. That one will actually grow to 3 tall. The 3 tall will actually allow it to do a bud powered set. So when that one hits 3 tall, it fires all the slime blocks and will launch the sugarcane at the wall and therefore into the water. And so I will lose at most a single sugarcane. So that's actually not too bad, because this way I was losing quite a bit. I think it was about a 30% loss is what I was coming up with when I was testing it. So I'm going to get some of this other stuff cleared out because I'm going to need a little more space. And then we can get building. I don't even know if I've fully finished the design on this one, but we'll find out. I'm going to need ovens. Let's see, this one needs to go up a bit more. Alright, I'm back in my redstone work, so I just show you a little bit about it. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble with this thing, but pop it off. Poink. The general idea of this thing is that you have a row of slime blocks that are controlled by this one piston here, which will then break off all of the slime out here. I need to collect that ladder. So the sugarcane will only be allowed to grow 2 high. The ladders right here will stop it from going higher. And then this one spot right here will be allowed to go to 3 high. This is then going to have a bud-powered piston right there. Run back in here. Which will cause this thing to pop, send a redstone signal to that piston there, which fires the slime blocks, shoves the second row of sugarcane out, and then it's supposed to retract. For some reason, the retract part isn't having trouble. Crazy thing is, this worked just fine in my testing world. So I've got something not working right, and I've got to figure out why. So let me continue troubleshooting this thing and see what I did wrong, or which piece I'm not understanding in general redstone, and I'll come back. Turns out that went a lot faster than I thought. Apparently I need to have an air block right there. Without it, it will cause the entire thing to break. So if I stick a cobblestone right there, run back around here, plunk out a couple, and plunk. Of course you're going to work this time. What the heck? The only thing else that changed was the direction of the oven. I know. Alright, I'm going to go get some more ovens put together. And pistons, since I'm going to need a whole bunch. And can see about building some more of these. So I'm going to work down the left side of this room first, assuming I can pack into space. And then I'll worry about going up the right side. It'll be a little bit easier this way since I've got this one already running here on the other design. And that one's currently generating me the sugarcane I'm going to need. This one will start generating as well, but not quite so quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So we'll go to there, which means I need to have it stop. I need... Actually, did I go into my chest? Alright. And then we can come back here, grab my bucket. If you can't tell, I've been preparing to have you guys back here for a bit here. That's kind of funky. Actually, let's pick that up. Move. Give me that. Put that right there. And then throw this in. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. And now those 2 rows should be active. And then one in the back is going to be the design we're going to use here. So if all goes well, when nothing grows, we should start getting some sugarcane out of this. Yay! Alright, I'm going to work on getting this other side down here, which means I'll be bringing in my camera account and see if I can record some of that. So, if it all works out, you can watch the time lapse. Enjoy. So after that little time lapse there, building that slide right there, I went AFK for a few hours just to see how well things would run. So we now, in the last few hours here, I think it's been about 5 hours total. Whee! We have this slide here, which is the old design, and then we have the new design over here. We have two of these guys running, and I'm picking up sugarcane. I got my little access panel or path back there. But in that time space, we have closing on 4 stacks. Not bad. So we should be able to crank it out pretty good once we get actually the full floor in. And I think actually with a full floor, that's going to be pretty heavy duty. But I'm going to take this to at least 2 floors. So, overkill? Yeah, a little. But I know we'll never run out of sugarcane. So I'm going to have to build a big sugarcane silo once we're done with this thing. Should be pretty fun. Alright, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to switch back into the camera count as I build. And it's probably just going to be more of a montage rather than a full time lapse because it's going to take a while. And as you saw from the last little time lapse, it's hard to get the camera count here to actually show anything worthwhile because things are going to get in the way. And due to the clipping, you're getting a little bit or some, or I'm having to move the camera to make it visible as to what's going on. So it will be a bit more of a montage than anything else. But I'll come back to you guys once we have that entire side done. Alright, well, part of my time lapse was a bit ended up going lost, but we've got several. We're at 6 on this side now. Yeah, 6 nearly complete sets on this side now, So you get the... Actually, I already got everything on me. Let's see, you get ladders and slime on this last one down here. And then this side will be set to go. I had to go and collect some resources from outside the area. And I needed to find a lot more cobble because I was burning through it faster than I was collecting it. Fortunately, I remember the witch farm had some spares, so yeah. Then I stole some stone from upstairs, so I don't think Am was going to use it. Alright, so all that's left is to get this side up, and then we can go on to the next floor. And then I can figure out how to actually make that all work. Because I've not quite decided how to deal with the second floor of this entire structure. That'll be a bit of a feat, I should say. Oh, wait, I think it's getting late. Let's see, what time does it say? Yeah, not midnight yet. Yeah, when I get building, I go throughout days, or all day, or for hours at a stretch. So, yeah. Alright, I am going to set up the footprints for the second side, and then see if I can get that filled in. Alright, we've got 4 more set up. Now I've got to dismantle. Actually, I think 4 or 5. I've got several set up. And now I get to start dismantling this back section here. So this one that's been giving us some has got to go. So let's go ahead and pop out. Don't get a piece that triggers it all. And begin the dismantling. So I need that. Don't need that anymore. And do I have a silk touch? No. Get rid of all that. Toss any other sugar cane in the water, and we can start taking out the pistons. And these 8 pistons, I think, are going to be used for most of the rest of the rig. Ooh. Hit! Nope. 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 Yep. Haha. Alright. Get the redstone. Leave that torch there for now. Okay, so I need to pick up that water or get rid of it. Got an infinite source, so I don't really need this right now. So let's just go plunk. Alright. All of this has got to be moved. This one looks like it can actually stay where it is. Okay. Alright. So if I run back down here, the only way I can really get in now is through the central corridor here for the moment. I'll have to actually wire it up. You can see I've got it nice and cleared out, so I can just go ahead and just start piecing in the, in this case, like immovables such as the ovens and the redstone and such. Everything is already dug out, going all the way down here. My storage room is literally right there. So I'm getting it really close to my storage area. I have all this. Yeah, most of the time I've got like one space below me. Drop that in there. Actually, I want that. Is it sad that I actually find cobble as a limited resource? Alright. And I'll drop that back there. See if I can slide back up in here. That's where that one's gonna go. Do I have any more regular stone, or do I go steal some? Oop, there's some. Okay. And then for this one, the light goes right there. Why is this? Oh, right. I gotta take out that. Yep, there we are. Of course, the only problem I've really got with this space here is this. I've got a lot of gravel above me. A lot of gravel. So I'm having to fill this in as I've been going. Let's use a little cobble right here. Okay. That'll do. Alright, so I can grab this. And just fit myself up in here. Did I just hear a zombie? Don't know. Alright. So that takes care of that one. Do I want to deal with what's above? Crap. Alright, that... Missed. Apparently I've got a place where zombies can spawn nearby here. And I'm going to be going pretty close, so let's go ahead and toss a torch right there, and I can deal with all of that when I hit the second floor. Alright, so let's get the third one. Do I have to do a whole lot back here? Let's see. Then I get to take out this row. And that should do it. I gotta take out the ceiling too. Hey, digging on camera. Makes me go quiet. Punch a hole right there. And right there. Popping glowstone. Yeah, the nice thing at least about having the witch farm right now is that it means I have free glowstone. Okay. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here is my hole. Clean up my corner. Oh, right. When I was digging my hole, I came up into this part of this cave right here. Yeah, let's just block that off. It doesn't exist. Alright. And we should be set. Alright, I am going to go and get all of the ovens I'm going to need for this rig and start getting things into place. Probably being back once I actually have everything ready, because I've got a lot of ovens to make, so it's a question of whether I've got enough cobble now. If I don't, I get to go make a trip around someplace to get more cobble. Kind of sad that I actually have to need cobble for so much stuff. Alright, I will see you guys soon. Well, everybody, the episode is running a bit long. We still got quite a bit to do, so I'm going to actually finish the rest of this floor off camera. Before I do that, though, I just wanted to show you just a little bit of where we're at presently. So I need my boots. So I've added this little channel here. It's got ice running all the way down, so it will be able to channel the sugar cane down here. It's actually gotten 16 while I've been sitting here. We've got the right side mostly built out. I'm going to have to run all the way down to the end here to actually get up into the works here. There's an Enderman, I think, right down there in the cave system. So we've got these two tiles right here all set up. If we come down here, we've got ovens in most of these right tiles. The left side is basically complete. It's got all the redstone already installed down there. And all I really need to do is stick in the water and the sugarcane. And then that side will be complete. So I can run back down here, around to the other side. You'll see the redstone all the way down. So this floor is about done. So we've got this floor. I'm going to be adding a second floor after I've turned all this on, probably. I want to see what one floor will actually do. And once we have the one and potentially two floors in place, I would like to get 2 floors in just because it's completely extreme overkill. That Enderman is annoying. But we also have a system to build. We need to store all this stuff. So at some point along the way, we're going to have to figure out how to store all this obscene amount of sugarcane. Because it's going to be a lot. And we've got to get it channeled someplace so that we can, you know, get all our books together. Because that's the entire point of this thing, is to put books together. So we got the paper here. We got ink coming off of the farm behind me there. Somewhere up that way. And so we'll have ink, quills, books, etc. We're going to have the whole 9 yards for making all kinds of books. That's the purpose of the shop. But that's all I've really got time for today. So the next episode, I'm going to start, as I said, with this floor completed, and then we'll pick up from there. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please hit like if you enjoyed where we're going today. Please hit subscribe if you can come along and see more and be notified when it all happens. For now, this is Terkanil, signing off. See you later.